So we have solved the simultaneous equation and we have found out two variables. One is x as well as y. So what is the x value that we have found out? X value is 7469 and y value is 5847. So with these two values, now we are going to do reapportionment of service department to production department. Like the previous problems, we are going to have the same columns, items of cost, then provide a column for amount, then ratio, then production department P1, P2 and P3. So these are the columns that we are going to have for secondary distribution summary. So one is items of cost, then amount, ratio, P1, P2 and P3. We don't have to rely on the service department columns for secondary distribution under simultaneous equation method. So what is the first step that we do in every secondary distribution statement? We are going to take cost as per primary distribution. What is that? Cost as per primary distribution. So what is the cost as per primary distribution? For P1 it is 12,500. For P2 it is 13,000. For P3 it is 15,000. Now the second step would be reapportionment of cost. Reapportionment of cost of service department to production department. So what would be the amount of production department S1? S1 to production departments. So now we have found out S1 value, that is 7469. And to look up to the ratios, we have to look into this table. So this table is going to provide us the ratio. So what are the ratios that we have been seen in the columns P1, P2 and P3? It is 30%, 40% and 20%. So you can directly take it as 30:40:20. Now if we distribute 7469 in the ratio of 30:40:20, it would be 2241, then 2988, then 1494, right? And next we are going to reapportion service department S2 to production department. And we have found out S1 is nothing but X. We have already assumed. S2 is Y. So what is the value of Y that we have found out? It is 5847. And I have already told you that when you have to look into the ratios, you have to look into the table. So what is S2 values? 10%, 20% and 50%. Don't look up to S1 and S2. S1 and S2 would be helpful only for simultaneous equation formulation. But P1, P2 and P3 is going to help us in reapportionment. So 10:20:50. So the amount would be 585, 1,169, 2,924. So round it off. If you have got the decimals in your calculation, round it off to whole number. So 5,847 is being reapportioned in this format. Now the next step would be totaling all the columns. So total all the columns. So which will be 15,326, 17,157, then 19,418. So this is about the problem number 2 or problem number 12. So basically under simultaneous equation method, first step is to assume the first service department as X, the next service department as Y. After assuming, you are going to look into the service department 1 column wise and service department 2 again column wise. Then you are going to formulate the equation. After formulating the equation, find out x and y. After finding out x and y, then you are going to reapportion x and y values to production department. So, statement showing reapportionment of service department to production department. Secondary distribution summary. I have taken the columns items of cost, amount, ratio and production departments. Now, cost as per primary distribution, they have already given this in the problem. Next, reapportionment of service department cost to production department. We have already found out service department 1 as 7,469 and this has to be reapportioned in the following manner. And for that, again you have to look up to the table, find out the ratio, then distribute as per the given ratio. Then S2, the value is 5,847. Again you have to look up to the table, 10%, 20% and 50%. So as per the given percentage, we have distributed the cost of Y or S2 to various production department. So with this, I have explained you how simultaneous equation method is going to be done. Now in my next video, I am going to handle with respect to machine hour rate. So in my next video, I'll explain you machine hour rate. Thank you.